sad moment as we remember Tom Samodowski, who overcame every obstacle in his life over which he had control until he got cancer. And then he had no control. And it took his life just a few short months ago. In his honor and in his memory, we are pleased to introduce his wife, Carmen Samodowski, who will accept his induction into the Rome Sports Hall of Fame. Carmen.
Thank you. My family and I are here this evening to proudly accept this award on Tom's behalf. There are 30 members of my family here, maybe more. They're here tonight along with our dearest, dearest friends, and friends that have come from far that I was very surprised to see tonight. And it makes this evening, this award, all the more meaningful to all of us. Tom is in great company here tonight. Congratulations to everyone. It's very difficult for me to put into words what Tom has meant to those of us who love him and miss him every day and every minute of every day. Having this Hall of Fame honor bestowed upon him is evidence that he left a lasting impression on others as well. Mr. Fleet, thank you so much for poring over the scrapbook that my mother-in-law made for him. The scrapbook was 3 feet by 3 feet big. It was huge. She kept that for him for years, hidden under one of the couches because Tom was so humble he never showed it to anyone. Mr. Fleet called and asked for it, and I snuck out of the house and gave it to him. Thank you, Mr. Fleet, for that. In thinking of what I would say to everyone tonight at this moment, I wanted to share with you a verse from a song that Tom really, really liked. It's a song called Blessings. We pray for blessings and we pray for peace, comfort for our family, and protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, prosperity. We pray God's mighty hand to ease our suffering, and all the while you hear each spoken need. Your love, God, is way too much to give us lesser things. But what if your blessings come through raindrops? And what if your healing comes through your tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if the trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? I'm going to do my best tonight to give you a sense of who Tom was to us and the blessing that he was in our life. I'm also going to try to tell you what I know in my heart that he would have wanted to say tonight, and how happy he would have been to accept this recognition from the Hall of Fame. Tom was a very gifted athlete. From a very young age, he'd spend countless hours at Franklin Field playing baseball and basketball. The routine of that era when he was young was to wake up, eat your breakfast, ride your bike to Franklin Field, play baseball, and play basketball with all your childhood friends who are here tonight to honor him too. You'd ride home to eat dinner, you'd go back out, back to Franklin Field, or to any playground that was open. Meet your friends again for more basketball and more baseball. It was during this time that Tom developed his dedication to sports or any endeavor that he pursued. A quick story about the punt passing kid competition that Mr. Fleet kind of stole from me today. Tom's dad gave him money to buy sneakers to be in the punt passing kid competition when he was 7. Tom decided to go out and buy some candy instead. He had his Converse All-Stars, which maybe some of you in the audience know what those are, and there were no soles on them. But he was supposed to go to the bargain center and buy sneakers. He did not. So if any of you know who my father-in-law was, Tom had to come home and tell Papa Wink that he spent the money on candy and did not buy the new sneakers. So Pop said to him, Tom, get ready, let's go get your sneakers. And he had to tell his father that he spent the money on candy. My father-in-law never wavered, just said, get your sneakers, we're going. Tom went on to win that pump passing competition with no soles underneath his sneakers. He was given a trophy by Mr. Sid Stockholm, who would 27 years later start Tom in the auto business, which continued into a wonderful, wonderful career for Tom. His athletic achievements and unparalleled experiences of being a part of a team, be it the Fran Allison basketball league, Little League, Pony Coat League, freshman, JV, varsity, his American Legion days, college, or playing minor league level baseball, and then on to his business world, helped Tom fill the role as a player, a captain, and an employee of a very large company. He filled those roles with dignity, integrity, loyalty, and with a sense of a true leader. Tom's competitive nature never crossed the line on or off the field of play. Did he ever argue a call with an umpire? Never. Did he ever argue a foul called by a ref during a basketball game? No. Did he scream and yell at the television during a Giants or Yankees game? My neighbors would tell you yes. Yes, he did. But Tom's toughest and most difficult battle was against melanoma. What he learned on the field through self-discipline and humility, he used to fight this disease. He was the same pillar of strength in his sickness as he was tossing a no-hitter, pitching 11 innings in 95-degree heat, or sinking a foul shot in the final seconds of a game. And Tom was not afraid to reach out to God in prayer when he needed to do so. The core of Tom's existence was that he was humble in all his success, and he silently fought his battle to his last breath while holding Tessa's hand. To the student athletes in attendance here this evening, Tom would say to you that your character off the field is as relevant as your ability on the field. The way you conduct yourselves in defeat is just as valuable as how you conduct yourselves in victory. Your peers look up to you, so do well by them. You are here this evening because someone believed in you. Believe in yourself. You are here because you gave your best and you gave your all. He would tell you to take the inner strength that inspires you off the field and into the field of life, wherever you go. That would be what Tom would say to you from his heart. To my Smith Post family, if you were at the ceremony this afternoon, the 15 young men that were there in honor of my husband, with their coaches, Tom's best friend Tony, and Poppy, I am forever grateful and honored beyond measure by those 15 young men who carry my husband's legacy onto the field with dignity, honor, respect, and a heart for the game that Tom so loved. This Wednesday night at 8 p.m., Tom will be in his favorite spot in Renane Field. Where is that, Tony? It's right on the third baseline with a cheek full of sunflower seeds. Leaning over the chain link fence, watching every pitch and watching every play. In closing, I know Tessa and I are thrilled to be here to accept this honor for her father. My son couldn't be here. He left yesterday to go back to his military base in Seattle. Tom was extremely humbled to be recognized for this achievement. Thank you for allowing me and Tom the opportunity to be a member of this elite group of athletes. I want to thank each and every member of my family for supporting me. I love all of you very much. And I have no doubt that at this moment, Tom and his father, who was his biggest fan, are celebrating together in heaven. Thank you very much.